name is Street Hymns, and I am an artist from Dallas, Texas. I was first discipled by my father. My pops was a creative and a great role model. For me, I wanted to be just like my dad. I grew up in Oak Cliff Bible Fellowship from the infancy all the way to my adulthood with things like Awana, so I started very, very young, getting my badges, singing, Hail Awana, so I knew the song and everything, man. We had the flag. The training that I received while in OCBF helped me become the man I am today and also gave me my love for theology. Pastor Tony Evans made it an emphasis to make sure that the youth were a priority and the children's ministry was a priority in how the church was operating. And so we were learning the same things that, he was teaching in what was called Big Church, right? And because of that, having people like Von Miner, having people like Carlton Obi, my father, consistently training me while I'm in church, like people that legitimately spent days, hours, weeks, years out of their life to make sure the youth were developed. The man I am today is credited to the men that were investing in me my entire life.
I rap since 3, literally since 3. Barely knew my ABCs, don't literacy. No, give me a beat, since the kitty can speak when I sleep. Look at man beat under my sheets, cause I'm a beat.
I started doing music at the age of 3. Woke my dad up in his sleep, told him the song I had, and by age 5, he had me on stages. The first rap I wrote myself was like the age of 11. From there, I just never stopped. And my love for hip hop then translated into a love for battle rap. Through battle rap, I got to see lyrical clashes and lyrical debates happening in real time. And it put a passion in me. I remember my dad would tell me, he's like, I don't mind you battle rapping, but you can't curse, which is his way of saying don't battle rap. Fast forward 10 years and he sees me on stage, literally just 2 rappers, a cappella, just going at it. He sees me preaching the gospel lyrically in excellence, without cursing. He's just like, wow. Got my ducks in a row lane. They think I'm selling cocaine. They see bread, but it's whole grain. Non-GMO things. I need the whole thing. My name, Street Hymns, is broken down doing hymns for the streets because the streets need him. And that's me understanding that in an urban context, even the streets need the gospel. I didn't grow up in the streets. When it came down to my own decision on where I wanted to work at, the Lord put it on my heart to actually move to the hood. So I moved to Village Oaks, and at the time, one of the most impoverished places within the South Oak Cliff and South Dallas area. And I moved there intentionally for the purpose of mentorship and discipleship of the kids and the youth there. And while being there, I was able to build a garden. I built a own studio as well for the kids, did after school programs, helped with homework, things like that. This is where I first started the program at, back in 2019. I ended up joining an organization that empowered me to go into the Juvenile Detention Center system. So I bring my Bluetooth speaker in there, and I start playing beats. And when I tell you the talent level of these kids was just immense. And I'm hearing this, I'm like, yo, where'd you write that at? You wrote it here.
I had a dream of being on stage in front of 1,000 people. I keep a gun inside my waist, even though it's illegal. I still get to know how to wait.
What I did next time, I brought some studio equipment, let them actually record while they were in lockdown. And then we went and got it mixed and mastered professionally, brought it back to them, let them hear it, like, yo, that's my voice, I sound professional, I sound like a rapper. It's like, because you are a rapper. I was challenged one day because I realized, despite how great everything I was doing was going, it's not fixing anything long term. And so I was challenged one day by the Lord. I said, hey, when y'all get out of here, if you ever want to record, I'll never charge you a dime. Sure enough, about 4 months later, these kids start getting out. I pick them up, take them to the studio, take them to Bible study, just consistently just invest in them in whatever way possible, while also allowing the studio to be the incentive, right? Allowing them to really reflect on their decisions outside of music and just say, hey, on a life level, why do you hang around me? They never say it's about the studio. They're like, man, like, we know you actually care. being able to constantly show the care, constantly show the consistency, and immerse myself in their world has been shifting for their lives in many, many ways. And by doing so, be able to impact more lives and see a lot more, not only great art come out of the detention center system, but also great men come out of it.